everybody, my name is Nozipho and this is Millennial Pennies. I hope you guys are doing well. Today I want to talk about something that is very exciting, at least to me, because I really like learning about money and ways in which I can make more money, or other things that I think that are very interesting facts about finances. And I think it's important to share that information, or the sources from which I get that information, with everyone else. So I have my top 10 people that I usually watch or read or listen to when I need some financial advice on certain things, or at least some guidance on certain financial topics. And I think it's of paramount importance that everyone educates themselves about finances. Finances is not just for people who went to university and studied finance. Money is handled by everyone. Even a preschool child handles finances. Thank you. It starts from umkero. You manage money throughout your life, and it's a very important part of your life to learn to know about your money and your financial stance. So just like if you have a house, you need to know how to maintain it and everything. You're not a builder, but you still need to know how to manage the house. If you have a car, you need to know how to manage the car. You need to know certain things about the car. Yes, you're not a mechanic, but you still need to know certain things about the car. Everything. You need to know about things that affect you in your life. So I think it's very important to keep on learning about these things and learning about money as in general. So I have my top 10 people, which really excites me because I really like these people. They are just amazing. We have number 1, our South African, well, let me not say our South African finance guru, but I really put her in that position because she really did inspire my financial literacy journey from when I was in university. That's when I started watching her, because she was that good, I felt. And she is that good. I still watch her till today. Nicolette, Mashile. She really inspired me thinking about finances in a different way. I always have been in a position, I've always been that person who wants to make more money, because I didn't want to call back at home and say, okay, I need more money for allowance and blah, blah, blah. If you know me from university, you would know that I used to braid people's hair to get more money, and I used to sell, I still do sell crochet tops to make more money. That was my way of making more money without having to call back at home and say I'm struggling, so she really inspired that, because she has this thing of saying, bereka, wake up, make money, find a way to make money, and you do it, push yourself and all of that, regardless of how it is, as long as it's legal, do it. I really was inspired by her when I was watching her. The second person, or the two people, they focus mainly on, okay, I wouldn't say they focus mainly on property, because they talk about certain things as well, but they talk about property more. Property investment, property wealth creation. This is Witness and Lebo. So Witness, I forgot his surname, but I'm gonna try to link his Facebook, I'm gonna try putting his Facebook link below so that you guys know. And Lebo, she is also on my Facebook, and I really like, I also have her on WhatsApp. We have a WhatsApp group where she shares finance, property tips, on how to get property, even if you don't make a lot of money. She shares all of those ideas, and I think they are amazing. And if you follow her on Facebook, you will know these things, and it's quite important. If you're one of those people who want to invest in property, it is of paramount importance that you get yourself these people, or get these people on your Facebook, and try to learn as much as you possibly can on their platforms. The third one is Nozipho Fani Heerden. Oh my god, I have read this lady's book as well. If you want to start investing in stocks, I really recommend that you follow this this lady on Facebook. She usually posts every morning at 6 o'clock about easy equities, about ETFs, about the tax-free savings account, about stocks in general. She has all the gems. And she also has a book that I just bought. I bought two of her books, and the second one that I bought was the one that just blew my mind, honestly. She has very detailed ways, and if you want to, honestly, investing in stocks 101 is on that book. I promise you. And I will also just try to I'll link her Facebook link. I'll leave her Facebook link on the description box below. But I think it's just very important for you to get the book as well, because it is that great, and it's not even expensive. I think it's $150. It's not even expensive, and it's the greatest thing that you can ever buy if you want to start investing in stocks. The third one is Finance Briefly. It talks about, I think it's a blog on the internet. But it talks about it usually shares brief financial tips. If you want to know 5 ways to make money online in South Africa, search that. It gives you the website, it gives you the time frame in which you can start making money, how much you can make from this thing, and all of those things. I think it's perfect if you want, very factual, brief information that you can get right there and then. Perfect, honestly. Very authentic writing, and just perfect for people who don't really like reading. But it is just, I find it very informative as well, and it just gets to the point. It doesn't really tell you all these stories about ukokos and dondoni, but it just tells you what you need to know right there and then. BabyPips. I actually got this from, I don't even know if I can call him a friend. I don't know. But yeah, I think I consider him a friend, honestly. I got this from a friend on Facebook. Well, on my WhatsApp. First on Facebook, and then he reminded me on my WhatsApp because I didn't remember the website. This is if you want to get to Forex. And I know people think Forex is some scam and all. It's not. It's really not. It's not. It's a financial market where you can trade currencies. But BabyPips is essentially a platform where you can learn about Forex. It teaches you how to trade, basically. And you start you start at kindergarten, and then you graduate. It's just amazing, and the way in which certain things are phrased there is very easy to comprehend. And I think if you're one of those people, if you don't really, and it puts things the way I like it. I don't like it when people teach you finance as if you are at finance school. Teach me finance the way I would comprehend it. Don't talk to me about financial terms that I will not understand. So just talk to me as if we are conversing, and it's something that's very simple. And this is why a lot of people are intimidated by anything that include finances, because we usually use these big words, or people usually use these big words that nobody understands. So now I'm just like, okay, I don't get this, so I'm not gonna, But if you use words that are very colloquial and I am able to comprehend what the conversation is about, then it's easy. And this is what I like about BabyPips. It talks the way in which you talk, how the words literally are uttered from your mouth, colloquially. And you are able to understand certain things that way, I feel. Or I do, at least. And the other one is Maya Fischer. She is more of a serious finance person, finance guru. I don't know what these people are called, but she has a podcast with one of the ladies that I'm going to mention here. And she also shares on her platform on Facebook, and I think on YouTube as well. But she also talks about the financial journey and certain things that you need to understand about finances, and very factual as well, like very factual. So I think she teaches you things about money and gives you a greater perspective of certain things that you need to consider about money that you would usually not really think about when you are just living through life, because she gives you a different perspective of money. And I was just speaking of, and she probably gives you examples like this. I was just looking at my statement a couple of days ago of my car finance statement, and I was just like, wow, in just a short space of time I was able to pay this much money. Imagine if I was saving this. There's a lot, you know. If I was saving that money, I would have a lot of money in my bank account, I feel, you know. And she gives you ideas like that. That's what I like about Maya, because she makes you think about it in that perspective. If this was money that you had saved for this period, imagine what you would have had. And it makes me want to do that. It makes me want to save. It makes me want to be in that position. Okay. Number 7 rather, Mapalo Makhu. This is the lady that I was talking about that has the podcast with Maya Fischer. They have a podcast where they talk about finances and they make examples about their lives generally. So she is also more like Maya Fischer. She also has a book. I really love this title. It says, "You are not broke, you're pre-rich." It inspires me so much. Like, honestly, the next term that you can use. Don't say you broke. You are speaking that into the universe. No. Pre-rich. I can feel it in my stomach. I can feel it in my stomach because, yes, I'm pre-rich. I'm not broke. Do not speak that into my life. I am not broke. I'm pre-rich. Okay, yeah. So I really do think you guys need to go rather, what am I saying? I really do think that you need to go buy the book, because first of all, I like the title and it is an amazing book. It sticks to the point. When you want to get a specific thing on that book, go to that, and it sticks to the point. It doesn't, drag it to other things. It sticks to the point. Oh my god, I didn't mention Nicolette's book, but I mean, I think I've created a whole video about it. But yes, she's also an author of 2 books actually, the What's Your Move book and the children's book. I really don't know what the name of the second book is, but I will link it down in the description box below so that you know what kind of book it is. I don't have children, so I don't really think I'm gonna get it right now. But I have the other one, the What's Your Move book, and I think it's amazing as well. And I think, she gives you, just like in her, if you watch her YouTube videos, you will know some of the stories that she talks about in the book, because she gives you an example about her life experience, and she tells you how she was able to overcome that situation, and she gives you a financial lesson about that situation that she has learned, and certain things that she teaches you in the future, should you experience that same problem, and asks you, what's your move? Now that you have this information, what is your move? Okay, moving just along. Number 8, Just One Less, the Fat Wallet show rather. This is where it's a podcast that tells you about the stock market. Really, they talk mainly about the stock market, and it's not the only thing that they talk about, but they talk mainly about the stock market. They talk about the tax-free savings account. They talk about, just like Nozipho Fani Heerden, they talk about the ETFs rather, and other stocks that you can invest in that are very good for you. So I think it's very important for you to consider listening to these podcasts. They are long. You can listen to them while you're driving. Very, very important. Very, very insightful. Number 9, The Break by Patricia Bright. One of my favorite YouTubers of all time. She talks about her financial life mainly, but she also talks about certain things that she is learning along the way, and gives advice on how you can deal with those things, financial hurdles that you may come across. So she also talks about, which is one of the things that I really, really love, because I love journaling, I love budgeting, I love planning ahead on certain things. So she talks about those ways. She talks about certain things that you can do to try and get your life organized a bit. So I think it's very important that you watch her. I think she has 2 YouTube channels where it's a personal YouTube channel and The Break. The Break is what I watch mainly because I like money and I just want to talk about money all the time. And yeah, so that's basically the 9th one. The 10th one is tax related, and this is Sheldon Botes. I have him on my Instagram. I don't know if he has any other platform, but on Instagram he posts, I think he blogs about money, and he talks about tax so much, and it's so great to have to understand to understand rather tax, and have someone who is willing to share that information with you. And I think when I started following him, he asked me what it is that I would like to learn, or what it is that I would like him to tell me, or give me as financial advice. And I think he is a licensed financial advisor. I stand to be corrected here. And I asked him about a home loan, and he was more than willing to share that information with me. And I was just like, oh my God, I was blown away, because people don't even answer their DMs when you ask them about certain things. And he was the one who actually DM'd me and asked me, okay. And I think that's what he does to people when they follow him. I'm not sure, but that was just amazing. And when I went to his page, he has all of these things that he writes about tax that are very important. And I think it's very important for you to go through that and learn a thing or two about tax, because it affects us all, honestly. So, you know, when you can't run away from it, rather just learn about it. And, you know, if you can't beat them, just join them. Learn about it and understand tax and deal with it as an adult. So, yeah, those are my top 10 people. Oh, no, I have a bonus. These are my top 10 people that I generally watch all the time, but I've discovered a new one. Nokuhle, I forgot her surname. I think Khumalo. Don't kill me if this is not your surname. But I think she calls herself Miss K on YouTube. And oh my goodness, she talks about finances in a very colloquial way, which I love so much. When someone talks about money that way, it's amazing for me. I really find that channel very entertaining, because you're not talking to me as if I'm some finance person, which I think she is. But I'm not sure if she's she actually says that she's not a financial advisor, or at least that she's not giving you financial advice on her YouTube channel. But she is in the finance world, from what I understand, from what I've watched, and her way of presenting her, her advice, or not as financial advice, I don't know what to call it, but her way of presenting whatever information she's giving to you is very simple and very, colloquial and easy to understand, which I think is the goal. And I love it. I love her channel for that. I love her for that, honestly. So if you wanna watch another YouTube channel that just shares information like that, there you have it. So all of these are my top 11 now, and I really hope you guys take this information with a pinch of salt. Again, whatever it is that I said about these people, you can look at them and see something else. Of course, you have the free will to exercise your discretion, but this is just my opinion and what I am sharing about these people and what I have learned from these people, and you can learn what I've just said and more. I think they are amazing, and of course, not to put a lot of pressure on them, but I think that they're doing a very good job at sharing their piece of the information that they have about finances. So yes, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and you have learned some or gained some value from watching this video, please do like if you did, and share this video with other people, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell. Click on the notification bell so that you get notified every time I upload a new video. Thank you very much. Bye.